How to fix array out-of-bounds errors from off-by-one loops. Imagine writing a loop that accidentally tries to read beyond the last item in your array. That mistake can cause your program to crash or behave unexpectedly. Today, let's look at how to prevent and fix these errors caused by off-by-one mistakes in loops. Arrays in most programming languages start counting from 0. So, if your array has 10 items, the last one is at index 9. When creating loops to go through arrays, you need to make sure your loop runs from 0 up to the last valid index. A common mistake is using less than or greater than signs incorrectly. For example, writing a loop with the condition I less than or equal to array length will cause an error because array length is one more than the last index. Instead, always use I less than array length. This way, the loop stops before reaching an invalid index. Also, avoid hard-coding numbers for loop limits. Use the array's length property directly. For example, instead of writing for I equals 0 to 10, write for I equals 0 to array length minus 1. This makes your code flexible if the array size changes. Before accessing an array element, it's smart to check if the index is within bounds. For example, if index is greater than or equal to 0 and less than array length, then it's safe to access. Some languages support enhanced for loops, which automatically go through each element without worrying about indices. These loops help prevent off-by-one errors altogether. If you're unsure about your loop logic, add print statements or use debugging tools. Track the loop variable and index values during execution to see if they go beyond the array bounds. Let's look at a quick example. Say you have an array with 10 items. A faulty loop might look like this. For in I equals 0, I less than or equal to 10, I++, process array I. The problem is when I reaches 10, array 10 is invalid because the last index is 9. To fix it, change the condition to I less than 10. For in I equals 0, I less than 10, I++, process array I. Following these steps helps you avoid array out-of-bounds errors caused by off-by-one mistakes. Always double-check your loop conditions, use array length properties, and test with different array sizes. This way, your code becomes more reliable and less prone to crashing due to index errors.